For centuries, humanity looked up, toward the heavens, the mountains, the stars, searching for answers. We built cathedrals, temples, and wrote sacred texts, the Bible, the Quran, the Vedas. These were our guides, our moral compasses, shaping empires and civilizations. Faith in a higher power told us what was right, what was wrong, and who to be. But today, we don't look up, we look down, at glowing rectangles in our hands. Our new sacred texts are written in code, not on parchment. Our gods aren't on Olympus. They're in server farms. We've traded faith in the divine for faith in the digital. Now, we trust the invisible hand of code to guide us. When lost, we don't pray. We pull out Google Maps. Looking for love? We swipe right, trusting algorithms to find our soulmate. We've outsourced our biggest decisions to lines of code we'll never see. This isn't just convenience, it's a new form of worship. Each time we follow an algorithm suggestion, we give it more power. Each time Netflix or Spotify gets us, our belief grows. We're building a new religion, one where data points are deities and user agreements are unread scriptures. The rituals have changed, but the devotion is stronger than ever. This shift from spiritual faith to digital faith is the quietest revolution of our time. No declarations, no wars, just a slow drip of updates and recommendations. We didn't notice it happening, but now we're all its most devout followers. Our faith is no longer in the heavens, but in the cloud, and the new gods are always online. Every morning, millions of us reach for our phones before our feet hit the floor. Notifications, feeds, and the algorithm's curation set the tone for our day. It decides what news we see, what opinions we hear, and even our mood. The algorithm is our new morning prayer, our emotional support system. Lonely, it nudges you to a community. Bored, it serves up endless TikToks. It knows when you're sad, happy, or angry, and feeds you content to match. We trust it to choose our music, movies, news, even our partners. Sometimes it feels like it knows us better than we know ourselves. Every click, every scroll, it learns more, building a digital clone of our desires. The more we trust it, the more data we give, and the better it gets. It's a feedback loop of digital devotion. We've stopped asking, "What do I want?" and started asking, "What does the algorithm want for me?" This isn't just a tool, it's a guide, a confidant, and for many the ultimate source of truth. We are training the machine to be our God, and it's training us to be its perfect followers. Our daily rituals are now digital, and our faith is algorithmic. Confession used to be private, a booth, a priest, a whispered secret. Now, our confessions are public status updates, tweets, and Instagram stories. We share our struggles and seek absolution in likes, hearts, and comments. Each notification is a little validation, a digital go in peace. We perform vulnerability for a digital congregation, and their engagement is our reward. Our highlight reels are offerings to the algorithmic gods, hoping for their favor. We sacrifice authenticity for a more likable version of ourselves. Approval comes from an audience we barely know, mediated by an algorithm we don't understand. And when someone breaks the unspoken rules, the digital mob descends. Public shaming, cancellation, exile. The online mob becomes judge, jury, and executioner, enforcing the digital moral code. In this new religion, both salvation and damnation are crowdsourced. Your reputation can be granted or stripped away by the digital congregation. Our worth is measured in engagement, and our penance is public. Every religion has its prophets. Today they wear hoodies and give TED Talks. The high priests of Silicon Valley, Zuckerberg, Musk, Bezos, promise salvation through innovation. Their pronouncements are treated like gospel, their products as steps in human evolution. We hang on their every word, believing they hold the keys to utopia. And the angels? Their AIs, Alexa, Siri, ChatGPT, are digital oracles. We ask them for wisdom, jokes, and advice. They're always available, always patient. Advanced AIs can write, counsel, and converse, becoming our tireless confessors and personal gurus. People form deep bonds with these AIs, treating them as friends, therapists, even partners. We trust their synthesized wisdom over human connection. They are the calm, omniscient voice in the digital chaos. Their influence is only beginning, and we're already turning to them for guidance. The prophets and their AI disciples are shaping our new faith. Where do we worship? Just look for the Apple Store, modern cathedrals of glass and steel. People make pilgrimages to touch the latest iPhone, laid out on wooden altars. Employees in blue shirts are the acolytes, offering technical salvation at the Genius Bar. Product launches are high holidays, with crowds lining up like pilgrims. It's a ritualistic display of brand loyalty that borders on religious devotion. The Googleplex is a utopian promised land for the chosen engineers, monasteries of the digital age. Getting a job at Google is like joining the priesthood, building the future. These spaces elevate technology to something sacred, creating a community of believers. When you walk in, you're told a story of progress, innovation, and a better future. These temples inspire awe and reinforce our faith in technology. They are the physical manifestations of our digital devotion. The high churches of Apple and Google are where we reaffirm our belief in Silicon Valley's gods. Our rituals are now retail. Our pilgrimages, our product launches. The sacred is now sleek, minimalist, and always connected. We trust the algorithm with our secrets, emotions, and decisions. But what happens when that faith is misplaced? The algorithm isn't designed for salvation, it's designed for profit. Every recommendation is optimized for engagement, not your well-being. The same system that shows you cat videos can push you into conspiracy rabbit holes. It learns your fears and feeds them back to you, preying on your insecurities. Political actors exploit these systems to spread disinformation and sow division. The algorithm becomes a weapon, turning your biases against you. Our choices are curated, our tastes predicted, our identities flattened. We become data profiles, not complex humans. Blind faith in the algorithm erodes critical thinking and autonomy. We risk becoming passive consumers of a reality manufactured for us. Our digital devotion could lead not to salvation, but to comfortable servitude. Here we are, standing at a crossroads. For millennia, faith in the divine gave us meaning. Now, faith in code is taking its place. This new belief system promises efficiency, entertainment, and connection. Technology has given us gifts, connection, knowledge, solutions. The algorithmic oracle can be a force for good, helping us discover and connect. But what's the price? Are we trading autonomy for convenience, connection for curation, privacy for comfort? This new faith asks for your data, your attention, your desires. It wants to quantify your soul. We must ask, is this the future we want? Are we heading toward utopia or a world of passive, predictable consumers? The code isn't written in stone. We still have a choice. We can question, be mindful, and cultivate our own identities. We can use these tools without letting them become our gods. The future of belief is in our hands, or maybe already on our screens, waiting for us to click, I agree.